The boy spent $10,000 on 20 boxes of seaweed, but after frying it, he found the taste was bitter and astringent. He had hoped to get rich selling seaweed, but now he couldn't get the flavor he wanted, so he sold his house and bought 100 more boxes. The scorching oil burned his arm, but the taste still wasn't right. Soon, he ran out of seaweed again. Just as he was about to give up, he found a bag of forgotten seaweed on the floor. He decided to try one more time. After frying it, he discovered this bag was different. He quickly took a bite. The crispy texture and perfect flavor finally brought a smile to his face. In that moment, he understood why. That bag of seaweed had fallen on the ground the day before when he came home in the rain. It had been soaked in rainwater overnight, lost its saltiness, and became soft. This was the secret to good seaweed. He immediately began packaging and selling it. His seaweed became hugely popular, but when he calculated the profit, the current earnings disappointed him. He could only make $1 million a year, but his father had gone bankrupt owing $60 million. He had to find a better way to make money. One day, the boy noticed there were 3 convenience stores at just one intersection. If he could get his seaweed into these stores, he could earn much more. The next day, he went to the headquarters of a major convenience store chain to meet the marketing manager, but the manager refused to even try his sample. He said the packaging was too big and the price too high, so it didn't meet convenience store standards. The boy left without saying anything. He hired a design company to redesign the packaging. Then he returned to headquarters with the new version, but the receptionist said the manager was in a meeting. The boy waited all day, only to realize the manager was avoiding him. He left in frustration and tossed the seaweed to the elevator operator. As he was leaving, a purchasing agent took the elevator and saw the new packaging. Out of curiosity, he grabbed a few packs. On his way back to the office, he opened the seaweed and started eating. It tasted so good that he even licked his fingers clean. Then he shared the seaweed with his colleagues and even the manager. Just like that, he was called back to the company. The manager decided to distribute the seaweed to 88,000 convenience stores nationwide. But there was one condition: the factory had to meet hygiene standards. This troubled the boy because he didn't have a factory. So he sold his car, rented a factory building in the suburbs, and quickly renovated it. He also hired workers, but during the inspection, the manager noticed the workshop's lamp covers were missing, the drainage ditches were exposed, and the workers weren't wearing gloves. He gave the boy 3 days to fix all the problems. The boy accepted all the suggestions and worked hard to solve every issue. Finally, the inspection report came out. He stood in the sunlight, thrilled. Looking at the report, he had passed. 2 weeks later, he signed a contract with a snack company. 2 years later, he paid off all his father's debts. His seaweed business reached $15 billion in sales. He even owned his own seaweed plantation.